Hello, and welcome to another episode of Under 1000. I'm your host, Thomas Flower. Each episode, I'll read you a piece of super short fiction. All of them are 1,000 words or less. Today, I'll be reading you a short story called Smoke Gets in Your Eyes. Please be warned that this story does deal with themes of depression, self-harm and suicide, so if you think that that's likely to be upsetting for you or anyone that you're listening with, then you might want to skip this one. At times, it feels like there is nothing left. The futility of what is to come convinces you that you should simply quit now. You're not exactly ahead, but you're not as far behind as you will be if you let what will happen happen. Smoke gets in your eyes. At times do you feel like everything's going well now, but it will all come crashing down around you soon enough. You know that you can't maintain this forever, and you can't stand the prospect of the come down. You reason you might as well be the one to dismantle the joy in your life yourself, rather than letting the world crush it down around you. Smoke gets in your eyes. At times you feel angry. You feel rage at a world which used to promise you so much, but which now offers you so little. You don't know where your mirages of the better life have gone, and you don't know how to get to them now. You feel weighed down by all the small things telling you that the life you thought you could have will never be yours. Smoke gets in your eyes. At times you're frustrated beyond reason. You rage at a world which seems so determined to crush its people down for the sake of making bread and milk a few pennies cheaper, and it overwhelms you. You can't understand why people would value each other so little, but you can't escape the very system which devalues you and everyone you love. Smoke gets in your eyes. At times you're burnt out, a building devoured by flames and left to crumble in on itself. You wait to feel something again, and the wait feels like a desert stretching out infinitely before you. Without the rage, the sadness, the exhaustion, you no longer know what you are or what you have left. Smoke gets in your eyes. At times you convince yourself that you don't deserve anything more than this. You're sure there is nothing better out there for you, and you are sure you are too weak to fight for it even if there were. You understand your life only as a long, tiresome series of fights. You've heard the stories of the shining, brilliant people who came from terrible, broken places and struggled their way to the top, but you don't have that energy anywhere within you. You are sure that you can't do it. You just want to rest. Smoke gets in your eyes. At times you are free. You're given time to yourself to do with as you will. You think about the things you should do, the projects you wish to complete, the skills you wish to develop. You obsess over what the right thing to do would be, trying to decide between a myriad of possibilities, all seeming as important as each other. By the end, you feel that you have accomplished nothing. Smoke gets in your eyes. At times you curse yourself. You're wasting what you still have and you can't even say why. You think of the time slipping away from you and you regret the petty and pointless activities you spent it on. You think about how lucky you are, the way you were always told you were special, were lucky to be born here, were being given all you could be by the people who wanted you to be successful, and you curse and weep for your wasted potential. Smoke gets in your eyes. At times you think of what you wish you were. You picture the life you want to have and the person you should be. You'd do more and it would be something worthwhile. You'd enjoy your time, you'd connect with people and truly love the ones you love. You think about how you'll never get to have that life, because you could never be that. Smoke gets in your eyes. At times you despair. You give up on yourself. You punish your body. You deem yourself unworthy. You decide to dispose of yourself. You're sure it would be for the best. Smoke gets in your eyes. Smoke gets in your eyes. Smoke gets in your eyes. You cannot see clearly. You cannot understand. You close yourself down, make yourself less than you could be for fear of a world you cannot see with clarity, for fear of a self you cannot see with clarity. You believe that the smoke is the self, is the world, because it's all that you can see. Smoke. Only smoke. At times, you can accept it all. At times you see the good in life, the beauty in the world, the joy in people, and the wonderful complexity of human nature. You know yourself, maybe for a second, maybe for longer, and you know that you hold worth. You know that what you have is worth holding on to. You know that the way you move through the world is the right way for you. You know that the way you move through the world is the right way for you, just as the way others move is the right way for them. You know that we don't all have to move the same, and can feel that as a simple fact of life, not something to make a judgment on, not something to compare. You feel excited for all the strange, beautiful, small moments that are yet to come. The books you're yet to read, songs you're yet to hear, people you're yet to meet, happiness you're yet to make. You know that it's always worth another try, that death comes for us all, and so life is worth living until then. You cry and truly feel the tears. You smile and truly feel the sunshine. Smoke gets out your eyes. Thank you for listening to Under 1000. I've been your host, Thomas Flower. The theme music is an instrumental version of In Between Days by Nick Tate and the Sharks. To hear the full song and more from the same EP, go to Nick Tate, Nictate, and the Sharks.bandcamp.com, or search for them on your preferred streaming platform. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and will join me again next time for another piece of super short fiction.